A very good afternoon to one and all. I welcome all to the soft skill webinar on interpersonal skills organized by Departments of Computer Science and Computer Applications of Sri Krishnaswamy College for Women in collaboration with ICT Academy. It will be auspicious to start any moment with a prayer song. So let us all join for the prayer song.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा.
It is a great pleasure and privilege for me to welcome our guest speaker, Mr. Gokul TCM, HR lead at Soyasis, founder and director ECAP. He has completed his BE Electronics and Communication Engineering from PSNA College of Engineering and Technology. He is working as a HR lead and recruiter in Soyasis. He has past experience with Revely Technologies at Technical Recruiter. He has also the Oracle Cloud Infrastructure Certification for Associate. He is a well-versed public speaker, social activist, writer, and engineer by profession. Welcome you, sir. On the onset, I warmly welcome our chairman, Thiru M.A.K. Balakrishnan, sir, and directors, Mr. K.B.K. Rajmohan, sir, Mr. K.B. Arun, sir, and Mr. K.B. Krishnanand, sir, for their kind consentment in organizing this program. I warmly welcome our beloved Dean, Dr. R. Revati, ma'am, esteemed Principal Dr. Anita Rajendran, ma'am, who always guide, lead, and motivate us in all our endeavors. My hearty welcome to all our faculty members and students from various departments of our college. It's now time to open the session by our guest speaker of today's program. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the introduction and the invite. I thank ICT ACT Academy and the Krishnaswamy College of Women for the invitation for this wonderful program, and it's happy to meet the students always because we all are in a pandemic for almost 2 years, and it has been 2 years now. And before going to the topic, I just want to give a glance about what we are going to speak on, and also the situation currently we are facing, because we all know that we are in a pandemic which has been started at 2020, and now it has been more than 20 months where we are sitting idle at home and attending online class, working from home. We are all working from home actually, and we are all connected from different areas, because I am in Bangalore now, and you guys are from Chennai. All over the world, this online has make us connected, and this pandemic time actually we are utilizing a bit useful. Why? Because in India we thought that this online education can take more than another 10 years for getting adapted in government school and whatever the private school may be. Because the online class or a smart education, we thought that it is only possible in an international school or a residential school. But still, this pandemic has been taught us that online education is also possible in government medium schools, also in a small private school. And this is what the lesson what we have learned from this COVID-19 actually, because the education sector has been vigorously created opportunity via this online education, and that is the first thing what this COVID has give us. And another thing what I want to say is, as I said, we are all connected from different part of India, where through this online mode, what I want to say to the students is, because the job market or whatever the things uh, what was before COVID is not same as now. Why? Because the technology has been enhanced very much, and the job opportunity is also vigorous. So students, while they are going to the class, the level of education was different, and now via online, the mode of education, the mode of examination, everything is quite different, and it's also quite uncertain, because we are totally depending upon the announcement and the uh, and the rules and regulation what the university or the college are updating every week. So I request students to be more conscious on what are all the things they learn, because in this lockdown period we have a lot of opportunity in job market, but only thing is you want to develop what you know and you want to learn what you don't know. That is what the only thing I request all the students to learn and get adapt to this new environment. Because in the initial days of COVID-19 we were telling that எங்கேயுமே வேலை இல்லா திண்டாட்டமா இருக்கு, நிறைய பேரை வந்து ஃபயர் பண்றாங்க, நிறைய பேருக்கு வேலை இல்லாம போகும்னு சொல்லிட்டு. பட் ஸ்டில் it has been quite long time where we are in the same situation for more than 20 months, and now the market is bouncing vigorously. There are lots and lots of job opportunities for the students particularly, but still the level of students what the corporate is expecting pata, it is not actually what up to the mark what we expect. Because I am a human resource professional working for a company called SOES for more than 2.5 years, and I have been totally having experience of the industry for more than 3.6 years. And to my knowledge, I have been a engineering graduate, passed out of 2018 batch from PSNA College of Engineering, Dindikal. To my understanding, for the last 3.6 years in the market has been vigorously creating opportunities day by day, especially during this COVID period. Why? Because we can see that lot of job loss was there in the production sector or there in the manpower sector, but still in the IT industry it has a tremendous opening. But only thing what the corporate is expecting from an individual, from a student, from a working professional is they just want to adapt to the technology and they just want to learn new things what is there in the market. Why? Because as we all know, நம்ம எல்லாருமே சொல்லியிருப்பாங்க, ஸ்கூல் டேஸ்ல இருந்தும் சரி, காலேஜ் டேஸ்ல இருந்தும் சரி, கார்பரேட் லைஃப்ல கார்பரேட் ஃபீல்டுல நம்ம வந்து அப்டேட் பண்ணிக்கலன்னா நம்மளுடைய கெரியர் ஸ்டாப் ஆயிரும்னு சொல்லி. தட் இஸ் அ ஃபேர் ட்ரூத் அண்ட் ஃபேக்ட் வாட் இஸ் தேர் இன் தி இண்டஸ்ட்ரி நவ். It is not only on the industry, it is also in our personal life where we are living in this world, because the society has become more competitive. If it is in early 20 early 20s like 2000 year, if it is a 15 year 10 years back, we have not got this many competitions and also this many opportunities, because there were education on the time were very streamlined for few peoples, and it has been not so vigorous growth as what we are having now. Because the opportunities in the education also in the industry has a huge volume of opening for the freshers as well as the students who are there from any of the background, because all the sectors has their own opening, has their own uh, credibility and has their own expectations from the students. But still student community is not getting adapted to the expectation what a market is expecting from them. This is why, because it is a time lag where we have been adapted to this online education, but it's been quite long time now. It's been 20 months, and we cannot say that this online education environment is new to us, because it is a part of interpersonal skill actually. Why I'm saying interpersonal skill is, in a sense, interpersonal skill is something what we have an inborn quality from us, and through which the quality will leads to an enhancement in our career as well as in our personal character. Why interpersonal skill is so important in this competitive world? Why? Because we all are studying. We know that Tamil Nadu itself providing more than 4 lakh plus graduates every year. So compare that, we are competing with a 4 lakh graduates, where we also having the same degree what other 3 lakh 99,990 peoples are having. We cannot able to survive in the market. What you want to do is you just want to differentiate yourself in the market, that how unique you stand among the crowd. That is what a particular thing all the companies are expecting. Why? Because when we say we are holding a degree from a college or a good university, maybe you can be a university rank holder too, but still, if you're not having any of the specialized skill than others, you cannot be unique on the crowd. What the corporate is expecting is, because as I said 15 to 20 years before, if we if we were having a degree, there was a probability to get a job easily. But still, nowadays, as I told, Tamil Nadu itself providing more than 4 lakh graduates a year. Getting a job among this 4 lakh is quite tough, and it is not easy as you think. So when you want to enter a job market, or when you want to enter into an entrepreneurship market, or when you want to enter into your own passion, you just want to try to develop what are all the prerequisites for that. That is the only thing I insist the student to do that. Why? Because nowadays we were so ideal, and the type of education and the type of learning and the type of involvement in the education is quite low than when we go to the class, meet students, friends, teachers, interact with them physically. But still, now the situation is not like that. So we just want to adapt to this online education and to enhance our career. Because if it is a physical class or an online class, one thing is same, that is our career. It is not like I have attended only online class, so I'll be having this many limited knowledge. If I would have attended a physical class, I would have got more. That is not a thing which is a valid reason or a valid thing what we can go and project in a society, because opportunities are same for everyone. But still, we are a person who stands and who differentiate ourselves by the work and the interest what we are putting on the opportunity. I always tell the students that if you get an opportunity, please look seriously and then take that challenge and do it. Because failure or success doesn't matter. We just want to do the things where there is an opportunity, and we just want to use our knowledge and want to try to make a change at least. Because creating a change is a big thing, but still, if you are not trying, it is a crime actually. So if you got an opportunity in front of your eyes, please go analyze the problem, try to create a solution according to what you know, and try to implement that. So as I said, victory or failure is not a big thing, but still trying should be there. Because what is the problem in our student community is, we thought that English language is so big thing, and many of the students, not only in Tamil Nadu, all across the globe, the students community, people around South India are not so keen on learning English actually. Because we are there in corporate where diverse people from different part of the world is going to work with us. It is not like உங்க பக்கத்துல இருக்க சுரேஷோ ரமேஷோ வந்து உங்க கூட வேலை செய்ய போறாங்கன்றது இல்ல. Especially it is not only for corporate, it also applicable for your entrepreneurship journey also, where you want to meet lot of people from diverse part of India. So language should not be a barrier for your career growth. That is the only thing I just want to say. Because as I say this point, it is not like I won't have interest in the regional language what I belongs to. It is not like that, but it is eventually important to learn the common language like English, where English is the most common language across the world. But still, students nowadays who are there in school or college education, they are not very keen on learning this communication. Why? Because wherever you go, you just want to describe the ideas and thought process what you are having in your mind. If you are not ready to reveal that, or if you are not ready to tell that, your knowledge will be not being appreciated. Because let us take a situation. There is a war room meeting in your company, where your company is in a risk, where the management is calling you and asking all the possible solution for that. You know the solution, but still you don't know English or the common language what everyone speak in your organization. So even if you're talented, if you know the concern and the answer for the thing, but still because of a language, you cannot able to prove yourself there. That is where I insist a student should not take communication as a very big thing and project some imaginary things before that. It is a common language, it is a common tool to communicate your inputs and thoughts to others in a better way. That is a simple thing what a communication can play, and English is a language where it has been spoken all across the world. So that is why we insist all the college students to learn English and also to speak in English. Why? Because a corporate company nowadays can train you technically. They can teach you Java, they can teach you Python, they can teach you Oracle, Cloud, whatever it may be. But still, they cannot able to teach you how to write a mail and how to speak with people, because we corporate professional are ready to train peoples on the technical skill set but not on the language and how to write a mail. Why? Because when you complete your college, every student has a mentality that they have completed their college education and there is a demand and there is a thing what they can demand to the government or companies, that they have completed their degree and they want a job. But still, when you are there after completing your degree for 3 years, 4 years or 5 years and demanding the government and the corporate, like I have completed this course and I want a job, when you demand, the corporate and the companies who is going to offer you a job, they will be also having some expectation from you through which they can fulfill their needs and hire you as an employee. Because when we are in the school education or a college education, we pay for the education what we learn, we are a superior there. But still, when we are looking for a job, the company is paying for the job which we are doing for the company, and it is giving us a compensation. There, the employer himself is a superior person where they expect some skills from us to give a compensation. So that is what a basic understanding all the college student and the school student should have in their mind. Why? Because when you see, நம்ம ஒரு யதார்த்தமாவே பேசுவோமே, நம்ம ஒரு விஷயம் பண்றதுக்கு இல்ல ஒரு பொருள் வாங்க போறோம்னாலும் நம்மளுக்கு அந்த பொருள் மேல ஒரு மிகப்பெரிய எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷன் இருக்கும். என்னன்னா, இந்த பொருள் இவ்வளவு நாள் இருக்கணும், இந்த பொருள் இப்படி எல்லாம் வந்து பெர்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணணும்னு சொல்லிட்டு நம்ம அந்த பொருளை வாங்கிட்டு அந்த பொருள் நம்ம எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ண மாதிரி பெர்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணலைன்னா அது நம்மளுக்கு ஒரு மிகப்பெரிய ஏமாற்றம். As the same, it is also for the corporate company or the government sector, whomever is offering you a job, you just want to be up to the level what they are expecting. That is what a main thing which is lagging in the market. Why? Because probability of getting rejected in an interview for a college student is so high in the first and second round. What is first and second round? There will be only the self-introductory round and the group discussion round. Because when we have thousands of people for hundreds of questions, we just want to filter them by some criteria. That is where all the human resource professionals will be implementing some criteria to segregate people and to filter them accordingly to the numbers what they want. So that is where the process of interview is having 1 round, 2 round, 3 round, and also maybe 4 or 5 rounds are also there. It is totally depend upon the company. But still, what a student should do is he just want to prove himself in the basic round, because 90% of the students, especially in the college final years, are getting rejected only because the lack of our communication, the lack of confidence. Because nowadays corporate or a government is not expecting an engineer or a doctor, or they are not looking for a management person, or they are not looking for a Java developer or whatever it may be. They are looking for a leader who can take responsibility and drive the business into success. That is where all the expectation of a corporate and also a private sector belongs, because nowadays it is a real challenge to shine in a market where lots of competitions and lots of roles and responsibility is there for an individual. It will be like that, and it will be also adding more pressure to our career in future, because technology is the only thing which we cannot stop its growth and developing. So when we are in our college days, we just want to eventually enhance our technological knowledge as well as our personal knowledge, where like the leadership quality, the coordination skill what we have, and the main thing is we just want to find what is the inbound quality we have, because many people in this world are not finding what is the talent they have. Because I used to tell in Tamil always, திறனாய்வு, they call it as examination. எக்ஸாமினேஷன் திறனாய்வு அப்படின்றத தாண்டி ஒரு மனிதனுக்கு தன்னை அறிதல் அப்படின்றது தான் வந்து ரொம்பவே வந்து ஒரு முக்கியமான விஷயம். ஏன்னா அவனுடைய செல்ஃப அவன் அறிஞ்சுக்கிட்டா மட்டும்தான் அவனுக்கு என்ன திறமை இருக்கும் அப்படின்றத அந்த மாணவனால இந்த உலகத்துக்கு பறைசாற்ற முடியும். பிகாஸ் நம்ம பக்கத்து வீட்டுக்காரனை பத்தி தெரிஞ்சு வச்சிருப்போம், எதிர்த்த வீட்டுக்காரனை பத்தி தெரிஞ்சு வச்சிருப்போம், கிளாஸ் எடுக்கிற டீச்சரை பத்தி தெரிஞ்சு வச்சிருப்போம், பக்கத்து கிளாஸ்ல உன் ஃப்ரெண்டு என்ன பண்றான்றது முதற்கொண்டு தெரிஞ்சு வச்சிருப்போம். பட் ஸ்டில் we will not realize or we don't know who we are and what is the talent we are having அப்படின்றத நம்ம யாருமே கவனிக்க நேரம் செலுத்துறதே இல்லை. That is where a main lag begins on your character and also in your talent. Why? Because when you are like this in your education, it is tough to shine in this market. I am just 24. What I did in my initial days is I am a national basketball player. I studied my education in Velamal Matriculation School, main school in Mugaper, Chennai. When I was there in my school education, my coach taught me that he has been segregate the team into two types, where a player who is having very much interest in sport and very much talent in sports, he has segregate as A, and a player who are there want to balance 50-50 on both, he has segregated us on B. I belongs to the B category. What my coach advice on the time is, you can play well, also you can also make your career well other than the sports field, so go on it. That is what my coach has suggested me when I was in 12th standard. That is where I got my free education for college in PSNA College of Engineering and Technology through sports quota. That is where I completed there, got a placement in campus, and I came out, and I am a founder and director of a NPO called ECAP, which is serving more than 40 plus reputed institutions all across South India. And totally we have been mentored more than 30,000 people last year for this career enhancement program. ECAP is a short form of Employment Career Awareness Program, where we are having a vision of creating awareness and motivating students towards employment. And that is what a main vision of ECAP. Why employment? Why ECAP is carrying employment? Many people have been asking this question to us. Why? Because we personally, a group of friends, 4 to 5 friends from Dindikal, Madurai, Karur region, have joined us together and started this ECAP, and now we are a 40 members team serving more than 40 plus institutions across South India. When the day one, it is February 3rd, 2020, where we have started our ECAP team in our own college where we studied and where we came out of PSNA College of Institution. We thought we just want to do something to the college where we belongs to, and we have created this team only to create domain awareness throughout the society. Why? Because when you are in your college days, you just want to be understanding what is the domain what you are going to work actually. Why? Because working in a domain itself will give you a great knowledge, and knowing a domain itself will gain you time saving, will gain you money, and it will save lot of things in your career, because we all are working in corporate and we all are in college. When we are in final years, we will be having a mentality that if we got a job somewhere, we can go there, we work. After 1 or 2 years, we realize that that domain will not give us more growth, and this is not a domain what I like. So what we do suddenly is we will be changing our career, we will be changing our career path, we will be changing our domain after 2 years. Then what happen is the 2 years will be a time lag for you, and when you are going to change a domain in a market, you will be considering as a fresher there. So I request students who are there in the college to choose your domain in your sixth semester itself. If you are an engineering graduate, if you are a arts graduate, please do it in your pre-final year, that is second year itself, because choosing a domain will save you lots of time, energy, money. That is where you can easily gain success in your career. People ask me, what is the shortest way of success? I always tell to the people, there is no shortest way to success. It is like knowing the shortest way of success, because if you want to go on a shortcut or in a shortest way, you just want to know the route clearly first. Knowing the domain is the only route to achieve your goals in a short period of time in your college days, because that is where, when you are there in a good domain what you like it, when you are out from your college, you can able to enhance your technical stuffs on the domain, and you can able to shine easily in 3 to 4 years of corporate experience. If you are struggling in the initial days for choosing your domain, it is so tough to settle down easily in the life. That is where we ECAP carrying the domain awareness throughout South India. Last year we have been conducted our employment career awareness program for more than 30,000 students across South India. That is where ECAP is majorly concentrating on. As I said, I am coming from a small town called Karur, which is located near Trichy, Tamil Nadu. So I am coming from a small town where I am coming from a lower middle class family. When I got an employment, when my brother got an employment, and my brother is working in Walmart as a Linux specialist, he's an elder brother for me, and I got a job in Suez. When I got entry into a job market, I realized that my earning and my brother earning has been created a revolutionary change in our family, and we realized the change and we have experienced in front of us. That is where, because we in the down south are made majority of the people who are learning their higher education, it may be UG or PG, we are only coming from a middle class background where we will be opted some education loan, or we will be uh, giving the jewelries to the bank, where we will be taking some credit from the bank. And this is where our entire background, which our parents has been struggling and making us to learn something to grow in this society. But still, we are not realizing the importance of education and the employment, because this two E's, I always call it as E square, education and employment. This will be creating you a tremendous change in your life. You can experience it, because நம்ம வந்து காலேஜ் படிக்கிறோம், காலேஜ் படிச்சு முடிச்சோடனே இன்னைக்கு இருக்க காலத்துல நம்ம காலேஜ் படிச்சு முடிச்சுட்டு டிகிரி மட்டும் இருந்தா வேலை அப்படின்றது கிடைக்கிறது ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். நீ காலேஜ் முடிக்கிறப்பயே ஒரு நல்ல ஸ்கில்ல, உனக்கு என்ன டொமைன்ல ஒரு டெக்னாலஜி, இப்ப நீ வந்து ஒரு சைபர் செக்யூரிட்டி இன்ஜினியர் ஆகணுமா, நீ ஒரு சிசிஎன்ஏ சர்டிபிகேஷன், சிசிஎன்பி சர்டிபிகேஷன், ஸ்விட்ச், ஃபயர்வால், ரவுட்டரை பத்தி நான் ஒரு நல்ல நாலேஜோட, ஒரு நெட்வொர்க்கிங் டொமைன் பேக்ரவுண்டோட நீ உன்னோட காலேஜை முடிச்சுட்டு வர அப்படின்னா, நீ கார்பரேட்ல என்டர் ஆகுறப்ப உன்னோட டொமைன் அப்படின்றது நெட்வொர்க்கிங், சைபர் செக்யூரிட்டின்னு அடுத்தடுத்து போறதுக்கு ரொம்பவே யூஸ்ஃபுல்லா இருக்கும். ஐ எம் HR lead cum test engineer, where I like ERPs very much. ERPல எப்படி நம்மளுக்கு என்னென்ன வேலைகள் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்றத நான் தெரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டேன். And I also had an intent that I have a good people management skill and I also have a good leadership quality. That is where I have paved my path into corporate and also running an NPO successfully. Because I insist all the students who are there in this current college or whatever the college, arts or engineering or polytechnic, whatever it may be, what is the education you are learning will get you more and more knowledge, and that knowledge will creating a major impact in your life. There is no doubt in it. But still, whatever you learn, wherever you learn, whenever you learn, but still learn the thing that can able to create values to your life. That is one thing I insist all the students to do, because competition is so high in this world. So we just want to, everyone want to lead a peaceful life with some amount of money needed and to drive our life smoothly. We all have an expectation, but still at one point when you are not meeting, or when you are not able to meet the expectations what you have without your education, it will be so tough to attain your goal. தமிழ்ல ஒரு சொல்லு இருக்கு, எவ்வினையோர்க்கும் இம்மையில் தம்மை இயக்குவதற்கு நல் இன்பம் பெயர்க்குமாம் இலக்கு வேண்டும்னு சொல்லிட்டு, நம்மளுடைய டே டு டே லைஃப்ல நம்மள இயக்கிறதுக்கு வந்து ஒரு ஸ்வீட்டர் எண்ட் வேணும். ஸோ இப்ப நம்ம போறோம், ஒரு டெஸ்டினேஷனுக்கு போறோம், நம்ம வந்து ஒரு டூர் போறோம் அப்படின்னா அந்த டூர்ல போய் ஒரு 2 நாள் சந்தோஷமா இருப்போம் அப்படின்ற ஒரு கோலுக்காக தான் நம்ம ஒரு ட்ரிப்பை ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணி போறது. நம்ம யாருமே வந்து ஒரு ட்ரிப்பை ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணி போறப்ப இது நடக்கணும் அது நடக்கணும், டயர் பஞ்சர் ஆகணும்னு சொல்லி நெகட்டிவா எந்த ஒரு தாட்டையுமே எடுத்துட்டு போக மாட்டோம். பிகாஸ் வி ஜஸ்ட் வாண்ட் டு மேக் த டைம் with a good memories and also a valuable time we spend there அப்படின்றது தான். அதே மாதிரிதான் லைஃபும். நம்ம ஓடிட்டு இருக்கிறது, எல்லாரும் ஓடிட்டு இருக்கிறது வந்து ஒரு ஸ்வீட்டர் எண்டை தேடிதான். அந்த ஸ்வீட்டர் எண்டுக்காக நம்ம வந்து ஓடணும் அப்படின்னா we just want to have a goal. நம்மளுக்கு ஒரு இலக்கு வேணும் அந்த ஸ்வீட்டர் எண்ட்ல ஓடுறதுக்காக. ஸோ ப்ளீஸ் செட் யுவர் கோல்ஸ் and also develop your communication and also the leadership quality, the personality development, because personality development for a college student determine how you walk, how you talk, how you respect others, how you are treating others, and how is your involvement in the task given. இது எல்லாம் சேர்ந்துதான் பர்சனாலிட்டி மேனேஜ்மெண்ட், பர்சனாலிட்டி டெவலப்மெண்ட் அப்படின்றது. நான் இவ்வளவு தூரம் பேசுறதுனால நீங்க எல்லாரும் நான் ஒரு காலேஜ்ல நல்லா படிக்கிற பையன் அப்படின்லாம் நினைச்சுக்காதீங்க. I too had arrears in my college. I am also belongs to a last bench student community where என்னுடைய +2 மார்க் வந்து 804 தான். ஸோ நான் ரொம்ப சுமாரா படிக்கிற ஒரு ஸ்டூடெண்ட். பட் ஸ்டில் நான் அந்த முன்னாடியே சொன்ன ஒரு லாஜிக் தான் என்னுடைய லைஃப்ல இட் ஹஸ் பீன் கிரியேட்டட் அ குட் இம்பாக்ட். தன்னை அறிதல் அப்படின்றது, பிகாஸ் ஐ ரியலைஸ்டு whom am I and what is the talent and the potential what I have. Through that potential, how I can encourage my brothers and sisters there in the society. That is where ECAP we have built, and we have never thought that we will be this much big team when we have started our ECAP on February 3rd, 2020 in PSNA auditorium. But still, as by the God's grace and also the management, college managements and directors and all the faculty placement officers role, we have been this much big. I have also achieved something in my professional career. Also, I have been serving the society too. Eventually, I am managing both. This I can do only because I know what is the interpersonal skill I had on me. That is what, from the beginning, I am insisting the students to know something about them before knowing about others, because that is the only important thing what you want to concentrate seriously. Because end of the day நம்ம இருக்கோம், காலேஜ் படிக்கிறோம். காலேஜ் எஜுகேஷன் அப்படின்றது வந்து ஒரு ரொம்ப பெரிய கனவு உலகம். அதுல எந்த ஒரு மாற்றமுமே இல்லை. நம்ம எல்லாரும் சேர்ந்து கிளாஸ் கட் அடிப்போம், படத்துக்கு போவோம், ஹோட்டலுக்கு போவோம், அரியர் எக்ஸாம் கட் அடிப்போம். காலேஜ் நம்ம அந்த ஒரு 4 வருஷம் படிக்கிற வரைக்கும் நம்ம எதுவுமே தெரியாது. ஃப்ரெண்டு சொல்றான்றதுக்காக கண்ணை மூடிட்டு எல்லா விஷயமும் செய்வோம், எல்லாமே செய்வோம். அதுல எந்த ஒரு மாற்றமும் இல்லை. நானும் அப்படிதான், நீங்களும் அப்படிதான். இனிமேல் காலேஜ் படிக்க போற எல்லாரும் அப்படிதான் இருப்பாங்க. பட் ஸ்டில் ஒரு விஷயம் யோசிச்சு பாருங்க, ஃபைனல் இயர்ல எல்லாரும் இருக்கோம், உன் ஃப்ரெண்டு இருக்கான், உன் கூட இருக்க பெஸ்ட் ஃப்ரெண்டு நீயும் இருக்க, காலேஜ்ல ஃபைனல் செம் வருது, பிளேஸ்மெண்ட்டு, அவன் ஒரு கம்பெனில நம்ம சொல்ற மாதிரி லக்லியே பிளேஸ் ஆயிட்டான்டா. பிகாஸ் வி ஆர் அ கம்யூனிட்டி வேர் வி வாண்ட் டெல் தட் நம்ம ஃப்ரெண்ட் வந்து நியாயமா படிச்சு வேலை வாங்கினான்னு நம்ம ஒத்துக்கவே மாட்டோம். நம்ம என்ன சொல்லுவோம், மச்சான் அவனுக்கு ஃப்ளூக்ல கிடைச்சிச்சுடா, அவனோட நான் நல்லா ரெஸ்யூம் பில்ட் பண்ணியிருந்தேன், நான் நல்லா பேசினேன்டா, எனக்கு கிடைக்கல. பிகாஸ் திஸ் இஸ் வாட் த மென்டாலிட்டி எவ்ரி ஸ்டூடெண்ட் ஹாவ். உன் ஃப்ரெண்ட் அப்படி ஃப்ளூக்லயே வேலை வாங்கிட்டான்னு வச்சுக்கோ, ரைட்டா? அவன்கிட்ட போய் சொல்லு, மச்சான் நீ நானும் தான் காலேஜ் ஒன்னா படிச்சோம், கிளாஸ் கட் அடிச்சோம், அரியர் எக்ஸாம் கட் அடிச்சோம், படத்துக்கு போனோம், ஊர் சுத்தினோம், நல்லா சாப்பிட்டோம், 4 வருஷம் செம்ம என்ஜாய் பண்ணோம். இப்ப உனக்கு வேலை கிடைச்சிச்சு, எனக்கு வேலை கிடைக்கல, எனக்கு வேலை கிடைக்கிற வரைக்கும் நீயும் போவாத மச்சான் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிப்பார். யாராச்சும் ஒரு ஃப்ரெண்டு போவாம இருப்பானான்னு பாரு. பிகாஸ் when that time comes, everyone will be thinking of the situation, everyone will be thinking of the seriousness of money for their family. Because அந்த ஒரு இடத்துல உன்னோட எவ்வளவு பெரிய பெஸ்ட் ஃப்ரெண்டா இருந்தாலும் he will be selfish there. So that is what I am insisting you from the day one. Don't make a complication on your friendship there in your final year. சுத்துறதுலயும் காலேஜ் பங்க் அடிக்கிறதுலயும் இதுல எல்லாம் எவ்வளவு இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் இருக்கோ அதே இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் காலேஜ் முடிச்சோடனே வேலை வாங்கணும் அப்படின்றதுலயும் இருந்தா மட்டும்தான் வாழ்க்கையில நம்மளோட கெரியரை ஸ்டார்ட் பண்றப்பயே அது ரொம்ப ஒரு 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 ஈஸியான ஒரு வழியா இருக்கும். நம்ம எல்லாருமே வந்து நிறைய விஷயங்கள் நம்ம பார்த்திருப்போம். நம்ம காலேஜ் படிக்கிறப்ப நிறைய எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷன்ஸ் இருக்கும். when we are going and joining a college in first year, நம்மளுக்கு எல்லாருக்குமே அந்த ஒரு எண்ணம் அப்படின்றது இருக்கும். நம்ம காலேஜ்ல இப்படி இருக்கணும், அப்படி இருக்கணும், அதெல்லாம் அது எல்லாமே ஒரு மாயை தான், ரைட்டா? காலேஜ் முடிச்சுட்டு நீ வெளியில வந்த 2 வருஷம் நீ ஒரு கம்பெனில போய் வேலைக்கு போயிட்டேன்னா நீ காலேஜ்ல பண்ண ஒவ்வொரு விஷயத்தையும் நினைச்சு பாரு, சிரிப்பு தான் வரும். பிகாஸ் அந்த ஒரு ஏஜ் கேட்டகரியில நம்ம என்னென்ன விஷயம்லாம் பெரிய விஷயம்னு நினைச்சிட்டு இருக்கோமோ அந்த விஷயம்லாம் நம்ம காலேஜ் முடிச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் ஒரு 6 மாசம் வேலை இல்லாம கஷ்டப்பட்டு வேலை தேடி சொசைட்டில ஒரு 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 கொஞ்சம் நல்ல நிலைமையில வந்து எந்திரிச்சு நிக்கிறப்ப நம்ம வாழ்க்கையை திரும்பி பார்த்தா நம்ம காலேஜ்ல பெரிய பெரிய விஷயம்னு நினைச்சு பண்ணிட்டு இருந்த எல்லாமே வந்து ரொம்ப சிரிப்பான விஷயமா தான் இருக்கும். பிகாஸ் தட் இஸ் வாட் the reality of life is. So more power to wonder women of our nation, because you are belongs to a women's college where a good reputed college in Chennai. You are from a big city where you got lots of exposure there. நான் இன்னமும் என்னுடைய ஃபேஸ்புக் டைம்லைன்ல பாத்தீங்கன்னா I used to write more about Chennai because என்ன வாழ வைத்த இடம் வந்து சென்னை தான். பிகாஸ் when I was there in +1 +2, Chennai has taught me many things other than career அப்படின்றத தாண்டியும் பர்சனாலிட்டிலையும் சரி, ஒருத்தவங்க கிட்ட எப்படி பேசணுன்றதும் சரி, the city has a magic to grow people who are believing on it and who are coming to sit Chennai. That is the speciality of the city. I request all the students there in Sri Krishna Swami College of Women to have a willpower and have a diverse perspective on the things what you do. All the best for you. Because நான் எந்த இடத்துல போனாலும் சொல்றது உண்டு, இந்த உலகம் எத்தனை பெரிதோ அதை பார்க்கும் நம் கண்களும் அத்தனை பெரிதாக இருக்க வேண்டும்னு சொல்லிட்டு பெருமையா சொல்லிக்கலாம். நம்மளோட டவுன் சவுத்ல மட்டும்தான் the probability of making women, educating women அப்படின்றது ரொம்ப அதிகம். அதுல நம்ம பெருமையா சொல்லிக்கலாம். பிகாஸ் நிறைய பெண் தலைவர்களை பார்த்து வளர்ந்த ஒரு ஜெனரேஷன்ல நம்மளும் இருக்கோம், ஒரு நாட்டிலையும் நம்மளும் இருக்கோன்றது ரொம்ப பெரிய பெருமை. ஸோ யூ ஆர் நாட் டவுன் டு எனிஒன், யூ ஆர் நாட் அப் டு எனிஒன், யூ ஆர் ஆல்வேஸ் அ வண்டர் உமன். ப்ளீஸ் யூட்டிலைஸ் த ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி, develop your personality, develop your communication, because sorry, these two things will be creating a good path to your career and that is what I request all the students there in the meeting to follow, because nowadays corporate has a large amount of policies, especially for women employees. Society is creating and giving more space for women. There is no doubt on it, but still, how we are utilizing the opportunity, that is the only thing. I request all of you to wisely utilize the opportunity and jump into the places where you find the opportunity and fly like a butterflies. All the best for all the Wonder Women who are there in the meeting. And I also thank ICT Academy for giving this opportunity, and also Sri Krishnaswamy College of Women's Management. And hopefully, after this lockdown, if time allows, we will be meeting you live for a physical session. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for that interesting and very thought-provoking session. I hope the webinar has briefed the students on how to develop an improved mindset, increase our creativity, flexibility, and effectiveness as a great leader. Thank you, students, for your attention and patience in hearing the session. Students are requested to submit their feedback link that is available in the chat box. Again, I repeat, the feedback link is available in the chat box. Students are requested to submit their feedback on the session. Now I call upon Ms. P. Amuda, Head Department of Computer Applications, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Yeah, ma'am, I have a request here.
Yes, sir.
Students, I just want to tell about the ECAP, where ECAP is a team which I belongs to. I am a founder and director of it, and we are a 40 members team. Lots of skill development activities, domain-based career awareness program will be there, and the skill required for enhancing your careers, and lots of things, activities based on the domain awareness and skill development ECAP is doing. So if you want to follow ECAP, you can able to search ECAP team in Facebook and ECAP official in Instagram. Also, if you have any doubt, because எல்லா நிகழ்ச்சியிலையுமே நாங்க போய் பேசுறப்ப மாணவர்கள்ட்ட சொல்றது, எங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்ச ஒரு விஷயத்த வந்து உங்ககிட்ட பேசிட்டு போகணும் அப்படின்றதுக்காக we are not created this team. எங்களுக்கு தேவை உங்களுடைய queries. நீங்க இந்த மீட்டிங்கை அட்டென்ட் பண்றது, ஏதோ ஒரு சின்ன டவுட் உங்களுக்குள்ள இருக்கும், அதை இந்த மீட்டிங் மூலியமா தீர்த்துக்கலாம் அப்படின்றது தான். ஸோ அதே எண்ணத்தோட, இஃப் யூ ஹாவ் எனி டவுட்ஸ், யூ கேன் reach me at all the social media platform. I will be available in the name of Gokul TCM. If you have any queries, drop an email or inbox. I'll be definitely replying to your queries, but give me some time. And all the best. Thank you for giving this opportunity. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Definitely, our students will make use of the opportunity and the views that you have shared to our students. Thank you, sir. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Radha. Good afternoon to all. Gratitude makes sense of our brings peace for today and creates a vision for tomorrow. I consider it's my great privilege to propose vote of thanks on this wonderful occasion. On behalf of Sri Krishnaswamy College for Women, Department of Computer Science and Application, I convey my deep regards and hearty thanks to ICT Academy. And I extend my sincere thanks to resource person, Mr. Gokul TCM HR lead Psoriasis Founders and Directors ECAP, for accepting our request and presenting this wonderful session. Thank you, sir, for all inspired by your great words. Example, self-esteem and self-awareness. Each one should know themselves to reach the highest standard. I also wish to express my sincere thanks to our management and directors for their unlimited support and encouragement for arranging such a valuable webinar. I convey my special thanks to our beloved Dean, Dr. R. Revati, and our dynamic principal, Dr. Anita Rajendran. Thank you, ma'ams, for all the support, guidance, and always encourage us to